Once again, I'm back at Goodyear's impressive Arctic test facility to answer a question you've all been asking me for years. What's actually better in snow? A slightly nose-heavy front-wheel drive car or a 50-50 balanced rear-wheel drive car? As always, I'll be doing this as fairly as possible. The front-wheel drive is represented by an Audi A4 40 TDI automatic with, according to the book, 187 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. Rear-wheel drive is represented by a BMW 320d automatic with, again according to the book, 187 brake horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. Most importantly, both cars are fitted with exactly the same size Goodyear Ultra Grip Performance 3, which is Goodyear's brand new latest and greatest winter tyre, so it should give me loads of grip on snow to discover what the exact differences are between the two cars. As always, we'll be doing the all-important acceleration test, hill start test, snow circle and snow handling. I'm really excited to find out which drivetrain really is best, so let's get on with the testing. Okay, as with previous tests here, we're just starting with the very basic, the acceleration test. We're in Goodyear's excellent snow flat. It's about 1 kilometer long. We've got both cars in fully auto mode. Traction control is on, automatic gearbox, not in sport mode. And we're going to count down and just slam the accelerator and see which does better. I'm hoping it'll be the BMW, but we'll see. Mostly because I'm in it and I prefer wheel drive. Are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. And I've got a tiny bit of slip. This is essentially neck and neck. That's about as close as it can get. That is surprising. The cars are almost exactly the same horsepower, almost exactly the same weight, and I've just slightly got it at the end. Okay, round 2, we've swapped lanes for fairness. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, he accelerated a little bit before me. I've got that tiny amount of wobble again. He's just ahead. I feel like the drone's about to kill itself. Oh gosh. That was close on the drone. There's a lot going on. He edged that one out ever so slightly. So what are we learning here? With traction control systems on, it's best to have a good set of winter tyres. Like these Goodyear Ultra Grip Performance 3s, they are exceptional, they're really good. But the difference between the acceleration of the two cars was essentially neck and neck. Deciding fight with traction control on. Put it in drive. 3, 2, 1, go. It's really 50-50. I've had a GoPro eat itself, so it's probably only not quite being as filmed as well. That's just about 2 to the BMW. The Audi's coming back now. What? It was the first run the BMW had the advantage when it picked up. Now the Audi has the advantage. It's as close as you like. Okay, now as I've said, we are doing it with systems off. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, a little bit of wheel spin. Oh, a little bit of a fishtail. Yeah, that's more fun. I think he backed out of it because of the fishtail. I'm giving that one to the BMW because I'm smiling and he's probably not. Okay, much to my sadness, the BMW won that one convincingly last time because the Audi dropped into third and then that stopped the wheel spin and it cut the power and didn't have enough power to run the car. So, as everything has to be fair and even, we are running again. 3, 2, 1, go. I still have it. And I'm up to 4th, I think, 5th maybe.
Even manually switched.
There you go, even in manual. This is the problem with the Audi. All right, final run, systems off, BMW Audi. It's 2-0 to the BMW with the systems off. You probably know this because you're watching it, and I've lost my radio. Here it is. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is a bit closer. Oh, BMW's just got it in the later phase. I'm still wheel spinning. I'm doing 80. Ugh. It's a lot of fun, I'll give it that. Okay, that's enough of acceleration. Let's go do some hill starts, something that's relevant to the real world. The next test, as I just said, hill starts, pretty applicable to the real world. It's about a 10%, this might be a 15%, I'll put it on screen. But we'll find out which is best. We're gonna have to be very careful, systems on. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, come on. Yes. BMW, rear wheel drive, better on a hill. Don't know how. We're gonna rerun that in a different lane, or swap lanes. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's close. That's so close. The Audi's just got it. We're just learning tyres make the difference. Does it really matter what drivetrain you offer, starting or accelerating? Not a huge amount. Stick some weight in the back of this BMW, I'm sure it'd be flying up the hill. Because I have tested that, there's another video on the channel. Go watch that. But this is fun. 3, 2, 1, go. So, the right-hand lane has the advantage, but the Audi only just beat the BMW in the right-hand lane. Therefore, the BMW is better. We of course ran both cars in Snow Circle to see which car had better lateral grip. With the systems on, it was neck and neck, and with the systems off, it was way more down to the driver than the vehicle. One thing to note though, you were definitely smiling more in the BMW. Oh Audi, why do you not let us drive? I've held the button down for 10 seconds as everyone told me in the last video. Oh, some oversteer, that's nice, thank you. But then it's followed up by understeer. The gearbox is definitely not sticking in manual as much as I want. The traction controls do stay in, and there's just a lot of understeer. But I'm gonna be honest, I've been in the BMW all day as you've seen. This Audi is a nicer place to be. It's a beautiful car inside, but that's not why we're here. On this handling track, there's a lot of understeer, and not just on throttle. There's more understeer on the brakes than I expected as well. And it's certainly not graceful, and it's jabbing around the throttle, but all we really care about is the time, isn't it? And so we're almost there. It has, you know, it has pretty good turning, pretty good traction. Like I say, the traction control system, although it's meant to be fully off, I will do laps with it on, is sometimes allowing me some yaw. And the benchmark time is a 71.65. Okay, so honestly, that wasn't a huge amount of fun. I think it would be better if we pull a ABS wheel speed sensor so we have actual traction control off. But on these modern cars, that causes all sorts of problems. Trust me, I've tried for testing before. But let's switch over to the BMW and see how rear-wheel drive gets us round. Because even if it's no faster, I honestly, after today, I have no idea if it's going to be faster or slower. But even if it's no faster, I am 100% it's going to be more fun than this. Just modern Audis, just let us drive, please. Oh, this BMW. Now, I'll admit, I am slightly biased towards rear-wheel drive, but I definitely tried my hardest in the Audi because I'm even more biased to good data and good information and good driving. But driving this BMW is more like an art form than the Audi. The Audi, you spend your time fighting it, like fighting. You could get some oversteer, which was nice. You could get a little bit of understeer. There was a lot of understeer at one corner, which is this corner. And somehow this BMW just tucks in a little bit more. But this is way more enjoyable. It's graceful. It's like a ballerina as opposed to an elephant. But what's the time going to be? I'm about 3/4 of the way around, and I'm about to find out. Oh, that's nice. We are going to find out a little bit of a drift. And it is 70.4. Whoo! Whew, there we go. Conclusive proof. Rear wheel drive is the better wheel drive. Thank you, everybody. As I figured you'd call me biased towards the BMW on snow handling, which honestly, it's not BMW, it's rear wheel drive, but I kind of am. I had one of Goodyear's expert winter test drivers test the two cars on a different circuit and with his own driving style. And he found exactly the same as me. The BMW was about a second faster and way more fun to drive. I also, as promised, tested the cars with the systems on. And in this case, the advantage swung back to the Audi by about a second and a half, although both cars were slower. Why is this? Well, the Audi systems are actually programmed to allow a little bit of yaw, because with a front wheel drive car, if you're sideways, cutting all the power to the front wheels doesn't help. The BMW systems are obviously very paranoid about any power oversteer, so they really do limit the power on acceleration, which meant the BMW was losing time coming out of corners and especially the uphill parts of the track. So what's the conclusion? Which is best? Well, I think the real conclusion here is, shock horror, tyres make the difference. A good premium winter tyre like this Goodyear Ultra Grip Performance 3 really does make a huge amount of difference, and it means you don't have to be scared of rear wheel drive. In fact, the rear wheel drive did have some advantages in certain situations. But both types of drivetrains and cars definitely have their own characteristics. Both cars are fine with the systems on. The Audi is a lovely place to be, and the BMW just lets you drive it more. So for a driving purist, I do think the BMW is the one to have, but that's not taking anything away from you if you prefer the safety and ease of front wheel drive and you like an Audi. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you once again to Goodyear for supporting this test and providing their excellent winter tyres. And don't forget, if you want an all-season tyre, Goodyear also sell the excellent multiple test winning Goodyear Vector 4 Season Generation 3. Any questions, please ask below. And as always, safe motoring.